actually got here one piece.
I told you we shouldn't let light drive.
Granny really looks strange when we ran up her outside that farmhouse in North Dakota. Sure glad we shook the reindeer by train. Wow, this is the most unbelievable place I've ever seen.
You can say that again.
Wow, this is the most unbelievable place I've ever seen. No kidding, it seems like every star I've ever heard of on the theater down here. Yeah, even Bobby Vinton, the Polish Prince, has his own play. Ooh, wow, Bobby Vinton. Well, howdy, partner. Partner, that's interesting.
I know. My name is Tex Glitter, and this is my trusted but not very clever assistant, Rhodey Valet.
That's right, I'm Rhodey, all right. Mr. Glitter's trusted assistant. It's my pleasure, as well as my job, to tell you that Mr. Glitter is the most famous, powerful, influential, intelligent.
Don't forget handsome, Rhodey. Don't forget handsome.
handsome, and humble promoter in all of Branson.
Ooh,
Wow. Did I read that like you wrote it, boss? Did I?
You folks must be here to open a theater and put on a highly profitable show.
Well, yes, that's right, Mr. Glitter, but how did you know that? Because that's what everybody's doing. That's how we know. It doesn't take a lot of brains to know.
Well, maybe I can be some of the help to y'all.
That's right, because Mr. Glitter is the most famous, powerful, influential, intelligent.
Don't forget handsome, Rhodey. Don't forget handsome.
handsome, and humble promoter in all of Branson. Wow. Heck, these folks are a bunch of reindeer and elves.
Elvis is here?
Not Elvis, boss. Elves.
Elvis will be a big hit in Branson.
Oh, brother. Well, we may not have Elvis, sir, but Donner has a wonderful tenor voice.
That's right, sir. In fact, back home, I'm very often referred to as the North Polish Prince. Boss, that tenor has antlers growing out of its head. And we can do a wonderful dance. We learned that in Twist and Shout.
Well, with good dancers and singers, plus Elvis.
Not Elvis, boss. Elves.
Yeah, well, whatever. You do seem to have the makings of a real hit show. All you need is a few horses. You can't have a proper country western show without at least a few horses. You know, kind of like a rodeo atmosphere.
Just a minute, everybody. I have an idea. Reindeer, huddle up.
And listen to me well. I've got something to show you. It's a tale I'm glad to tell. I've got 4 wheels and a sleigh back and a cute bobtail, of course. It's maybe unclear 'cause I look like a deer, but the truth is I must be a horse. 'Cause we're not reindeer. Now why would we lie? We took a train here 'cause we can't even fly. And these aren't antlers, they're just a disguise. And we can sing country with the rest of these guys.
Well, I know it looks a little odd with these fuzzy antlers and short tail and all, but stranger things happen, you know. Like, I've heard that people go out in the woods, chop a tree down, and stick it right in the middle of their living room. And I've heard that people spend hours wrapping ugly ties and chia pets only to rip them open in a few seconds. So you see how unbelievable that may seem here today. In fact, I'm not a reindeer at all. No, sir. I'm quite obviously a stallion.
You have some peculiar but workable horses, and you've got Elvis.
Not Elvis, boss. Elves.
Yeah, well, whatever. You do seem to have the makings of a real hit show. What you seem to be missing is some a girl.
Ooh, ah, wow, a girl.
That's right, to add some class to your production.
It ought to be someone with a lot of stage experience. Not. Too bad Dolly and Loretta are here. They're the greatest.
Dolly and Loretta.
Well, howdy, boys. The girls are back in town.
Girls, these cats from up north are here to open a new show and need some real ladies to add some class to their production. Have y'all gotten any ideas on who might be available?
Well, it just so happens that we got some time in our hands.
And we'd be happy to help y'all out.
Thanks, girls. You're the greatest. I knew y'all would come through.
It's nothing, TG, besides the fact that I will always love you.
Gee, I don't know, Mr. Glitter, if this is the kind of image that Santa Claus would want to save his toy shop.
Relax, pal. If you want a really big show, you got to be willing to take a few risks every once in a while.
That's right, Shorty. If you want to make it big time, you got to be willing to lay it all on the line. Enjoy your friends now, come on.
sunshine my way. Dancing always makes me feel better. Kick your troubles away. Everything's gonna be A-okay now. Everything's gonna be fine. Sticking together, there's hope between us. Laying it on the line. Laying it on the line. Everything's gonna be A-okay now. Everything's gonna be fine. Sticking together, there's hope between us. Laying it on the line. Everything's gonna be A-okay now. Everything's gonna be fine. Sticking together, there's hope between us. Laying it on the line. Oh, laying it on the line.
Wow, that was great. We're bound to have a hit on our hands with Dolly and Loretta in our show.
Yeah, they're great, all right, but they haven't got a hit single in a couple of years, so I don't know if they're headliner material. That's okay, Rhodey. That's what we've got Elvis for.
Elvis?
Don't ask.
Excuse me, Mr. Glitter, but what in the world is an Elvis?
What's an Elvis? Well, only the greatest entertainer of all time. A rock and rollin', hip swinging headliner. And Branson, if you don't have a headliner, you don't have a show.
Well, what's it all about, Elfies?
My name is Elvis, let me make that clear. I'm the king of music, I do here. My hair's in back, I'm looking cool tonight. I'm shaking my body, got me on my night. Let me sing the present holiday cheer. Oh yeah, a happy new year. Oh yeah, no one was here, I wear my blue suede shoes. Dance with me and you got nothing to lose. I'm all shook up from just a rock and roll. All in the shakings that we out of control. All my loves and your cool reindeer. And oh yeah, a happy new year. Grab the parlor and some mistletoe. Get a guitar and now we're ready to go. Rocking for Christmas is what I need. Let the balls get some holiday cheer. Let's all sing with some holiday cheer. And oh yeah, a happy new year.
You Elvis is really slimy.
Good grief. Next thing you know, they'll want their postage stamp. Look, you got yourself a pretty good novelty over there, but nobody in their right mind is going to believe that these little fellas are Elvis Presley.
Yeah, you're right. I guess we are still short one headliner.
Santa's gonna be so disappointed.
He sure is.
Santa who?
What do you mean, Santa who?
Just as I said, who? Santa who is going to be disappointed.
Why Santa Claus? Who else? You mean you little fellas know the Santa Claus?
Why, sure.
As in ho ho ho?
As in up on the housetop, click, click, click? As in red suit? And shiny black boots? He's our boss.
Well, what are you worried about? You have the greatest headliner that ever existed right in your own corral.
Are you sure, Mr. Glitter? Do you really think that Santa would be a big draw here in Branson, even with his classical training?
Are you kidding me? This will be the biggest event since the Easter Bunny did his stand-up comedy routine at Caesar's Palace back in '66.
No kidding. The Easter Bunny?
I don't think Santa will go for it.
He's got to. It's our only chance. If he doesn't, the toy shop's doomed.
Ooh, wow.
Don't worry, everyone. I'll handle Mr. Claus.
She is quite persuasive. I'll go with you, Misty. He owns me big time for that foggy Christmas Eve episode.
Ho, ho, ho. If it isn't the light of lilac.
Now, Santa dear, we found a way to make a hit show and save the workshop.
Ho, ho, ho. I knew you would. You're so wonderful.
You'll have to go on as headliner of our show. Make a fool of yourself, sing some country songs, and tell ridiculous jokes that probably no one will laugh at.
Thank you very much, Rudolph, for helping me break it down to him gently.
I'm history.
No, wait. No, wait. I can't possibly. You'll have to think of another way.
Now, Santa Claus, you know you'll have to do it. Otherwise, the toy shop will close. There will never be enough presents for all the children of the world. And all the little people who depend on you have been waiting all year for a magical wake-up heartbroken, all because of your little insecurities. Think it over, dear. And you know, dear, you do look a little like Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. Do you really think so? I can't do this. I've got presents to organize. Lists to check. Once, maybe twice. I'm only Santa Claus. Cowboy boots are singing for a ride. And I know I'm and kind of scrappy. But Willie Nelson can't make toys or fly a sleigh, so
You can call him Santa or call him Mr. Claus. But sing country songs no way.
Where's Willie Nelson when I need him? Where's Brooks and Vincefield? Barry Jacob Carpenter, I need you. My country singing's over the head. I know and kind of scraggly. Willie Nelson can't make toys or fly a sleigh, so you can call him
You can call him Santa
I'm sorry, everybody, but I've got to think this over.
Do you think he'll do it, Miss C?
I don't know, everybody. It doesn't look very promising. I just don't know.
Every year I make a wish, I dream a dream of happiness and holiday spirit anew. I hope for each and every one the simple days beneath the sun. Will he make these wishes come true? He's always done the job before. He's never missed a single door. He always knows just what to do. For every girl and every boy, he always brings a special joy. But this year will Santa come through? Children believe in him, both young and old. They know he's always been true. And if we believe in the stories we're told, the miracles can happen to you. Every year on Christmas Eve, we know that he's about to leave to bring every child a surprise. I was told for every child, both young and old, to light up the stars in their eyes. Children believe in him, both young and old. They know he's always been true. And if we believe in the stories we're told, the miracles can happen to you. He's always done the job before. He's never missed a single door. He always knows just what to do. For every girl and every boy, he always brings a special joy. His wishes come true. This year will Santa come through?
Ho, 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 makeup! I need makeup! Hey, why is everybody standing around? I thought we had a show to do.
Are you really going to be in our show, Santa?
I thought you had all those overnight presents to deliver in the C's market.
Well, when it absolutely positively had to be there overnight, I called the North Pole Express. They're going to take care of everything. Now, if we want to save our toy shop and make all the children of the world's wishes come true, we better get this show on the road.
But how do we know people will actually come to see our show? Yeah, I've heard that the audience around here is pretty tough.
No, this crowd will watch anything.
Ho, 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 and on with the show.
and boys and girls, Branson and British proudly presents the Western Ho 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 featuring Dolly, Loretta, Christmas Elvises, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Horse, and the main headliners of Santa Claus.